What's good, YouTube? It's your bike, and I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, but then today we're uploading. So yes, today we are going to be speaking to someone who has been living in the UK and it's now in Ghana. She'll tell us about her experience, how the transition and everything is like. And now I'm going to be doing a lot of lifestyle videos, so you guys need to like, subscribe, and comment. And let's get right into the video. So as I said in the intro, you're going to be talking to someone who is based in the UK and is now living in Ghana. Hello, please tell us your name.
Nanama Dowsett, but you can just call me Nanama.
Okay, that's your Ghanaian name?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. How long have you been living in the UK?
So basically since I was born, but I've been coming every other year since I was born.
Every other year?
Yeah.
So you are used to the Ghanaian community. Yeah. So when you come to Ghana, how do they like receive you? How is it like?
Now it's like pretty normal, but before when I was younger, it was just the usual like, oh, Bronny. But other than that, it's fine now because now you see a lot of other like different cultures and races in the country. So yeah, now it's pretty normal.
It's normal. Yeah. I see. But what are some of the things you like about coming to Ghana? When you're coming to Ghana, what excites you about Ghana?
The beach. And
but there are beaches in the UK as well.
Yeah, but they're far. So from where I live in the UK, a good beach is like a 6-hour drive, maybe 4 to 5 hours, but 6 with traffic. And then Ghana is like half an hour. So
I see. So looking at the time you came, that was in the beginning, like when you were born, and now what are some of the changes you've seen in Ghana?
Definitely the development. It's a lot more crowded and and yes, it's a lot more developed, like in terms of buildings and stuff like that. But there's also other parts that haven't been developed, and it's strange because you would think that if the whole city's been developed, then why aren't all the other districts being developed? In terms of like the roads, how they deal with the gutter. Like yesterday, when I was telling you earlier, I went to visit my grandma. So when we went there, like the road was flooded. And I know recently they've been having issues with the flooding on the road, so it's just a bit weird to me. Yeah.
But you knowing all this, why do you still decide to Ghana? Because the UK is like a place for like a paradise for like most Ghanaians, most Africans, and most of them want to go there. So why is that when you were there, you decided to come? What's like made you come?
Like the grass will always look greener on the other side, so people want to go to UK. And the UK is stressed. Like the cost of living in the UK is much worse than here.
But people think it's better. People think that place is like heaven. Like,
yeah, it's not.
It's not
at all. So it's just a struggle, really. Like obviously, you can find your little ways to have fun and live your life, but it's just, yeah, it's not what it seems. And you need a lot of money, to enjoy in the UK. So
the cost of living here is better.
Definitely, but I know it is getting progressively worse, but it's still better than the UK. Yeah.
What about the prices of things when it comes to accommodation and like food stuff and what about it?
I feel like it depends on people's personal preferences and their taste. You can find cheap accommodation and you can also find luxury accommodation. So I honestly just feel like it depends on your taste and what you're going for.
Yeah, what you're going for. Yeah, I get it. So when you come here, what are some of the things? You go out, restaurants, hotels, beaches, and what are some of the places you've gone to so far?
Do you know what? I actually don't even know the names of most of the places that I've been to because I've like, not that I'm not recommending people to do this, but obviously when you go out, you drink. So it's like, if I'm drinking, I'm not going to remember where I'm going. But I know I've been to like, I don't know, I think I've been to majority of the beaches, or maybe some of them.
Means Labadi Beach?
Yeah, but I don't like Labadi Beach at all. It's
Why?
The best place ever.
The West. Why?
There's just too many, like, beach hustlers, and they're annoying. And the water's dirty. And I don't know, in the night it's scary, because, you know, you see, like, the mermaids come out in the night, so...
See. What about the people? The people then here, how is it like?
What do you mean, the people in Ghana compared to UK?
Yeah. Are they friendly?
I feel like people in Ghana are much more friendlier than people in the UK. You see how, like, say if you go out here, you'll say, like, oh, good morning, good afternoon. In the UK, if you say that, people will look at you like you're mad. So yeah, the UK people are definitely not as friendly.
They are more hospitable.
Yeah, over here they're more accommodating than in the UK.
So when you came, have you been able to learn the local language?
Yeah. So I would say that I understand it more, but in terms of talking it, I don't know. You and I both know that me talking it. It's a bit
But there are some few things you've learned, the greetings and stuff.
Yeah.
So you know how to greet in Twi.
Yeah, but I do.
Okay, let's do something. I'll say some things and you say them in Twi.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. How are you?
Oh, and to say.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I
mean, that would be a yeah and also. So.
Okay. Okay. Let me see.
I think it's more of a thing where it's like, say if like my family are talking to me, obviously some of them don't talk English, as you know, so that's where I've like picked up on understanding it. But I respond in English, so I think it's more of a thing where I just need to just try and respond in Twi or something. But yeah, I would say that I understand it.
You understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. I see that. Nice. So now looking at the challenges Ghana is facing, what are some things you feel like they can do to develop it? Like, what are some strategies you think Ghana can take to develop the country? I mean, you set the routes and stuff. So what are some of the things you think Ghana should work on? So we get
I just feel like, I don't know, I don't want to really get onto the government, or I don't want to insult anybody, but I just feel like maybe they should stop accepting like grants from other countries and not doing anything with the money. Like they shouldn't chop the money with their family. And you know, like with the Galam say, like, I don't know, did you see on the news how they beat up the officer? Like, that's horrendous. So I just feel like if you're getting that much money from other countries, then you can clearly do something about what's going on in terms of like the digging up gold. Because my grandma was even telling me that it's ruining the soil. That means they can't grow crops. So how are people going to survive? So yeah, I would just say not stop accepting money from other countries, but just if you're going to accept a grant from another country, make sure it's worth it for the people and not just for your family. And I mean, I'm just talking as if I was the government.
The government.
Yeah, I wouldn't just chop it with my family. I'd actually make sure things are being done. And yeah, I think in terms of the roads, I don't know, I just feel like over here it's like certain districts are fine and then other districts are not, but I feel that just comes in where there's like corrupt chiefs and stuff, but I guess you're always going to have corrupt people.
Yeah.
So
apart from Accra, which other places have you been to?
In my life?
Yeah, in Ghana.
I'm not going to remember. But
you don't remember any?
I've been to Sawam, Kwo, Kumasi. I think that's about it. I don't know if you'll remember. I don't know.
And what do you think about these places compared to Accra?
So, to be honest with you, like, I prefer... This is going to sound so bougie, but I prefer the villages only when they've got, like, AC, running water. And because I get bad heat rash, so if there's no AC, I'll get a heat rash. So, that's the only reason why I like the city. But on the other side, I don't like the city because it's so packed and expensive.
I see. Now, let's come to the food. What do you think about Ghanaian food in general?
I like Ghanaian food, but only when, like, I know who's cooked it.
So you can't go to a restaurant and eat them?
I can, and I have, and it's always, like, finished me. Where I've had to... where I've had to take, like, charcoal, so... I just need to know who's cooking it, and, yeah. But, of course, I like Ghanaian food.
So what are your favourite local dishes in Ghana?
So I like abenkwan and fufu. So.
That's your favourite?
Yeah.
I see. You don't like bamfu?
No, I like it. I like, you know, I don't discriminate. I like all foods. I just don't eat pork and certain fish.
Apart from that, you like everything?
Yeah.
Wow, I see. But then would you say Ghanaian food is nicer than the one in UK or vice versa?
In terms of Ghanaian restaurants in the UK?
No, the food in general.
Oh, like, of course. In the UK, it's just... The UK, the food is just not it. They've got a lot of different cultures, so they've got Indian food, but I don't like Indian food. They've got, like, fish and chips. Yeah.
Wow, I see. Okay, so now for perhaps Ghanaians in the UK, those who left the UK, tell them something. I mean, motivate them to come to Ghana. Like, let them know that Ghana is actually a nice place.
Do you know one thing? I feel like every single Ghanaian in the UK knows that the UK is not it. Like, if you go back to the UK and you meet a Ghanaian, they'll always tell you that they're just trying to save up money to come back.
So you don't have people who think here is like a village or something?
I've never met anybody in the UK that's a Ghanaian that thinks here's like a village.
What about the non-Ghanaians? How do they see Ghana? When you mention Ghana, what's the first thing that comes into their mind?
It's definitely the same. In terms of like, if you're talking about like black people, then yeah, they know that the UK is not it. But I feel like I don't even want to make this a race thing or sound racist, but I feel like everybody in the UK, including white people, Chinese people, they all know that the UK is not it. Everybody is trying to make money and go back home, if that makes sense.
So you think those in Ghana are doing better than those in UK in terms of like averagely?
No. So what I think is that I personally think that people that are getting paid in a different currency, whether it's dollars, pounds, yen or whatever, I feel like those people are better off because obviously the currency is higher than the city. So yeah.
Okay, I see. That's nice. Okay, thank you. So now for people who don't know your YouTube channel, you can tell them about your YouTube channel and everything, what you do on it and everything.
Okay, so as I said earlier, my YouTube channel name is Nanama Darsit, and I do lifestyle, but I mainly do like home renovations because we're currently renovating our home, but we're also building apartments as well. So I basically do those kind of videos like renovations, decor, construction, but then I also do lifestyle when I've got the time.
Oh, so you do renovation in Ghana, so yes. You get... Okay, I see. That's nice. Okay, so you guys, make sure you go and subscribe to your channel. Like, I think, how many subscribers do you have now?
I don't have a lot. I think I've got like 1,000 and something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not, to be honest with you, I haven't been keeping track, so...
You're not that consistent.
I'm humble. I'm not keeping count of my subscribers.
Okay, make sure by the time you guys watch this video, you should get to like 2,000 subscribers or something. So like, yeah. So what are your final words to people? What?
I guess enjoy every moment you can, live in the moment, and that's my final words. And always thank God for everything. Even if you're not religious, think about believing in something, because life is too short.
Life is too short. That's nice. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And you guys, I'll be posting a lot very soon, so don't worry. I'll see you in the next video.